Guess what time it is?
It's time for
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
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 Good morning, entrepreneurs. Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, freaking fabulous entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
G'day, good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs.
Good morning, entrepreneurs. Welcome, and allow me to introduce you to the fabulous co-hosts of Good Morning Entrepreneurs, Kim White and Kerry Zarb. Kim White is the founder and fierce leader of the My Sexy Business team, and Kerry Zarb is your financial designer from Down Under. Are you an entrepreneur who has felt like you were all alone on your business adventure? Well, you're in the right place, because Kim and Kerry are masters of creating community. As we like to say around here, buckle up, Buttercup. Here's Kim and Kerry.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kerry.
Good morning, Kim, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning, Entrepreneurs, and thank you for joining us on this amazing Friday, the 13th, for live stream number 33.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be an exciting show today, Kerry, and I have to just warn everybody listening, we're going to be so rogue today. Our little production team is probably sitting on the edge of their seats because we are going to be living proof today, Kerry, for those entrepreneurs who are watching and think, oh no, this is too hard, or I could never do that. Oh, please, please pay attention to the messy and to the beautiful, because there's a lot going on today, Kerry, to let everyone know living proof.
Yes, exactly, Kim. And I'm just going to give a word of warning before we go any further. There may be English, there may not. And there may be some kind of structure, there may not. We'll just see what happens and come on this adventure with us, because you were right, Kim. This is going to be, oh my God, such a good show. Oh. So, Kim, oh, me too, Kim. Well, before you just don't get too excited there, Kim, because I know you've explained a little bit about what today's show is, but who is this show for?
Oh my goodness, Kerry. This show is for entrepreneurs across the globe, like across the world, who are maybe entertaining the idea of starting a business or growing their business, and they're talking themselves out of it because they don't know anyone that has shared behind the scenes. We're coming to everyone from our kitchen, from our office, from our living rooms, from our all places, all kinds of places, even the streets of New York during this show. So I want to say, if you have ever even thought about being an entrepreneur, please buckle up and stay tuned, because you will see living proof of what's possible for you as well.
Thank you, Kim. I couldn't let you go on without saying that. Thank you. And yes, we do have our coffee cups this morning. I've got my K&K for Kim and Kerry. What have you got, Kim?
Oh my goodness, Kerry, I've got the Fierce Entrepreneur Summit mug that our speakers got that we're so proud of. Donna Bender, let's just say that out loud. She helped us get them. She helped us order the right ones. But it says, I am a fierce entrepreneur on them. And tonight is the summit, Kerry. So I want to just say that with our coffee this morning. We're gearing up for an exciting day and evening.
Mm-hmm. And Kim, I've discovered I don't have an empty cup this evening. I might be holding some caramello koalas. Just a couple, one for you, Kim, one for me, and there could be a couple more here on my desk for others that'll join us a little bit later.
I love it. Carrie's always got snacks and coffee. Y'all don't ever have to worry.
So, Kim, let's head into our first segment. It is Entrepreneur Land, our traditional kickoff segment for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. And where are we going with this one, Kim? Where are we headed for Entrepreneur Land today?
So today we want to take just a second to congratulate our new Mimi in the community. I think that that's a really big deal, Carrie. We want to congratulate our Donna Bender, who has become a Mimi just recently, and we're so excited for her. So congratulations, Donna.
Congratulations, Donna. So exciting. Oh, my goodness. And sorry, Kim, you go. I'm already off script, so you go.
I'm just wondering, Carrie, do we have some special days coming up we'd like to mention?
Oh, yes, we do, Kim. Thank you. Oh, jeepers. Okay, so we have, this is exciting. We've actually got on Monday, the 16th of October, which is this coming Monday, is National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. So for anyone that's an entrepreneur and got their computer and likes to save lovely things on their desktop, this is the day for you. And I don't know about you, Kim. However, I keep a very minimal desktop over here, and that gives me less mess to clean up. But honestly, like, it is definitely something that's a struggle. I used to do it in the past. Trust me, it was ew. So I think this is a great annual reminder for us to get that stuff sorted.
Oh my goodness, Carrie. So let's just say out loud, we want to celebrate our organizing queen, Melissa Izzy Stetcher, because she will be proud of us if we clean up our messes.
She will. We might get gold stars. Yes, thank you, Izzy. And I also want to mention, Kim, Monday is also Boss's Day, and we want to celebrate the My Sexy Business boss, Kim White. Ta-da! And a huge thank you for you and all you do for us, the team, and all the clients. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Carrie. I want to be very transparent here. I told them to cut that out because they weren't even supposed to add it in there. But thank you, because I love y'all.
Excellent. And no chance of cutting that out. And moving right along, Tuesday, the October the 17th is Spreadsheet Day. Ooh, Carrie's baby.
We want to celebrate our queen of spreadsheets, and that's Carrie. Carrie, you definitely are the spreadsheet girl. I laugh because anybody, even in conversation, says anything about a spreadsheet, Carrie lights up. It's like, ooh.
I turn into I'm like a meerkat. Spreadsheet? Where?
So that's your day, Carrie, for sure. During your birthday month, even.
Exactly. All the specials. And we also need to mention that Thursday, October 19th is Get to Know Your Customer Day. What a great idea, Kim.
Oh my goodness. We want to celebrate all of your clients and customers and encourage everyone to find out more about their customers. This reminds me of Donna Bender and all that she talks about. How well do you know your clients? This is an important part of really getting to know them and taking good care of them.
Exactly. Thank you, Kim. And today's show theme is preparing for the future. So if you follow certain steps now, you will be prepared for future success. Kim is guiding us, all of us, each of us, to a particular place that she knows will help us be pickable. She has a very clear vision of how much each of us has to do to get to this particular place in our business and lives. If we follow the steps now, we will get there. Then we can take a look back and see how those small steps prepared us for the future success that we are at now. Oh, that's exciting.
So, Carrie, speaking of preparing for the future, I want to remind everyone again that tonight at 6 p.m. Central is the Fierce Entrepreneur Summit. So it will feature our roving reporters in a different way. It'll be a panel discussion. People can actually ask questions while we're live. Like, we may or may not be able to answer them. It depends on how juicy the conversation gets. But it is going to be about building a community because this community is amazing. Let me just say that. Clarity is always the goal when you're building a business, especially one you own that doesn't own you. And I have an announcement and decided to do it with a video presentation and live narration. So Carrie hasn't seen this, so let me just say that out loud. Let me just say, as living proof, we don't mind doing things messy because it shows progress. And I have to brag on someone you might recognize from the show before I absolutely bust. So here goes, and I will say, buckle up, Carrie. So I'm super excited because this little hot mess right here is dancing her way into y'all's hearts. Let me just say that, because she has done something so amazing, and I have to brag so hard on her. You're going to hear her old introduction in a second, but you got to know she's done something major. We've been counting down for weeks. So as she dances her way into your heart, I want you guys to know what she's been up to. I love seeing you dancing, Carrie.
Oh my goodness.
Zarb is a rock star podcaster, brilliant entrepreneur, director of Zoom Business Solutions, cover girl, mastermind leader, financial designer, founder of the Biz Bean
Carrie,
Club, and
what is it that you usually say?
Come on, let's go. It's coffee time.
So Carrie has been up to a lot of things, y'all. Kerry Zarb is the money barista. And Carrie, I just have to say out loud, the money barista is Kerry Zarb. So all the things Kerry Zarb in this world, the Money Barista podcast is the new name of the podcast as she dances her way across the screen. The Money Barista Savings Tool is the awesome tool she's helped this community save almost $100,000. The Money Barista Club is where we all get to go and be accountable and save our money. But this is the biggest news. There is a Money Barista book out in the world now that Carrie said there would be no way she would ever do. So welcome to the Money Barista podcast, savings tool, club, and book. We love you, Kerry Zarb, and we are so, so proud of you.
Oh my God, that was huge.
So I want to take a minute. Like, I know that this is all very emotional because we've been waiting for weeks to be able to announce this, and we have kept it under complete wraps. But I'm going to take a minute to brag on you, Carrie, because when you start in business, and I want every entrepreneur out there listening to hear us loud and clear, I am definitely the bragging girl. I am definitely the hype girl. I am 100% good with highlighting those I believe in. I can't help it. But when you do the work, and it takes time, and you get clear about something, there's a magical place that happens that all of a sudden everything starts to come together. And Carrie, for you, it has come together in such a beautiful, loud way that it actually produced something you said would never happen. I feel like this is such a big deal, and everyone listening, I know, will celebrate with you. But y'all need to know that Carrie's gotten simple and clear about her messaging, and y'all, she wrote a book. Like, I think that is like the biggest deal because she's the numbers girl and said, oh no, she doesn't do words. There is a book that is live and will be across the globe shortly. Carrie, that's all you. I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Kim. And just a bit of a behind the scenes funny that I need to share is that Kerry keeps forgetting about the book completely. Like in all the places, Kim keeps reminding me, and yes, it just keeps slipping off my radar because I don't think it's landed for me either that it actually has happened because of I've just said it for so long. I do numbers. I don't do words. I love numbers. Give me numbers, not words. And then, yes, that might have happened. So, whoops.
So let me go a little deeper into this for a second, Kerry Zarb. We're totally rogue this morning, y'all. I want you to know, like, the green room is probably a little panicking right now with the production team because we are just seriously, exactly, we're off time and all of that, but I don't even care. I have to say these things out loud. Had it not been for you slowing down and getting clear about your messaging, had it not been for Holly Totten helping you write the first chapter, getting you started where you would believe that you could do this never would have happened, Kerry. And I feel like that is such a big testament to your tenacity, to your courage, and to your fierceness, ma'am.
Well, Kim, you're absolutely spot on because when I joined NAI, I might have been a little bit kicking and screaming. I might have been somewhat voluntold. However, when I arrived and it all started to land, and Holly had such an amazing way of explaining all of the pieces and the languages, all the words that I was scared of. And yes, had it not been for that experience with Holly, this would not have been even close to anywhere on my radar. And yes, so I'm forever grateful to Holly. Like I can't thank her enough. And wow, yes, all the clarity. It's amazing what clarity has come with this process, and was starting to bubble but wasn't quite there. And it just, it's like on the surface you feel it, you're close but not, you don't know, and all that, unsureness, and not uncertainty and being unsure, but being unclear. There wasn't the clarity that I was looking for, that I knew existed. So this has definitely brought it all to the surface. And, when you rebrand, why don't you write a book? Like that's what Kerry said. I put my fat trap right on the table and said to Kim, well, if we're going to rebrand, why don't I write a book?
Being a smarty pants, by the way, y'all.
Yes, exactly. And then, hang on, that might be a good idea.
Some of us are literal. I'll just say that. Don't threaten me with like something unless you're willing to do it. And Kerry, you did it. Like that's the whole thing. So talking about the future, preparing for the future is the theme of our show. But Kerry, this is a rebrand that makes sense. This is a rebrand that is not going to stop all the things. It's just the podcast is the same podcast. It has a new name. The savings tool is the same tool you created that people have saved, almost $100,000 with. It's the same tool, different name. The club is the same place. You've helped so many of us. Same club, different name. Kerry is the same human, but dancing her way across the world with her, like, the money barista, and she's in the virtual cafe. So rebranding is beautiful when it's done for the right reason, Kerry, and you did it for the best reason.
Thank you, Kim. And I may have just flipped the website over to all of these new brandings just prior to the show, hence why I don't have my live sign, because Kim said it and I still forgot because I was too busy like the cat on the keyboard pressing all the buttons. Oh, my goodness.
I love it. Well, we have one other person in the community we want to give a little shout out to, and that's the president of the Age Agitators Club, because she is also another beautiful example of getting clearer with what she's doing. And let me just tell you, that dancing video is in honor of Yvonne Marchese, who did the intro this morning. Thanks, Yvonne, by the way. But she is the one that instigated She might have had a little help, but instigated the dancing video that we used this morning for Carrie's, new announcement. So congratulations to you as well, Yvonne, for flipping over to the Age Agitators Club.
Congratulations, Yvonne. And yes, so inspiring. Yvonne is very inspiring. And when Princess Kim gets a little bit excited about an idea and then Yvonne's involved, look out. It's just, that's what happens. So Kim, I know we're completely off the rails here, but should we go to a roving reporter? Like perhaps, hang on, we've got a segment ready. So I think we should head over to our first roving reporter at whatever time it is. And that is our segment about surprise and delight marketing.
Donna Bender is a certified Givologist branded product specialist, corporate marketing trainer, creator of The Giving Plan, show host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
Hi, this is Donna Bender coming to you today as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. Today's surprise and delight marketing segment is about gifts coming in all different shapes and sizes. Right now, I am in New York City. I came here today because my daughter had a little baby girl, and that is truly a gift. I really never knew what a gift it could be to have a little granddaughter, and she is just precious. And talk about giving something to someone. The gift of life is just incredible. And I am ecstatic about being a new grandma, but I also remember what it was like to be a new mom. And the gift that I could give her is the fact that I've been there and done that. And so when the baby starts crying, all Mimi has to do is pick the baby up and rock her and sing to her and try and soothe her. And I remember the same thing happening when I was a new mom, and my mother came and to help me, and I was so anxious I wasn't sure what to do. And so it is a gift that keeps on giving. The other gift I received when I was here was the opportunity to spend some time with Adam Rothenberg and Angelo, and had a great treat at Serendipity in New York. So that was a wonderful gift as well. And as I say, gifts can come in all shapes and sizes. So bye for now.
Thank you, Donna. Oh my goodness, that was so good to see Donna on the streets live in New York. Oh.
Yes. As a new Mimi, I just have to say this out loud, Carrie, as a new Mimi.
Yes. And Kim, there may have been a little wardrobe change behind the scenes while we were on Donna's amazing segment.
That's another gift, Carrie, because you are the money barista and you are owning that this morning.
Yes, so not to steal anyone's thunder, but we thought it was appropriate to actually be present.
Yes. So, Carrie, I want to go quickly to Donna's, like what she was saying, because I actually have something to say about Donna in a different way. So, Donna is such a great example. She's living proof for us of how giving can grow your business. And I think there's a magical thing she said that I want to say out loud and point to, and that is she's talking about being there for her daughter and her granddaughter as a family. But Carrie, I think community is also family. I think community is that same. We give to each other, and when we have accomplished something, like Carrie, you have accomplished great things. When you have accomplished that and you look back and you're able to give someone else the comfort they need, that they're going to make it too. We want everyone who's listening to remember that that one of the gifts that Donna gives all of us is that comfort of knowing we can give and grow our businesses by showing that appreciation to those we're doing business with. And on the 31st of this month, Carrie, Halloween, she is actually going to be doing a giving plan workshop. I know I'm completely off script, so production team, love me anyway, but I want to make sure that you all know she's actually gifting this. This will be a gift this time for the giving plan where you can come to her show and tell that's right before it, 1 p.m. Central, and then you can come to the giving plan workshop and actually put a plan in place to really grow your business and love on your clients. So I'm going to say that's a great gift, Carrie. And back to you, the money barista.
It is a great gift, Kim, and thank you for highlighting that because I'm so excited for what Donna's doing and can't wait for the 31st of October. So, Kim, let's head over to our next roving reporter, and it is our segment about health and wellness for entrepreneurs.
The freaking fabulous Kat Corchado, proud US Air Force veteran, health and wellness professional, founder of Small Space Pilates, podcast host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. Hi, everybody. This is the freaking fabulous Kat Corchado coming to you as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. You know me as your health, wellness, and fitness advocate, helping you to stay freaking fabulous during your fitness journey. So, how are those push-ups coming? Making any progress? You can stay against the wall as long as you need to. So don't feel like you have to be in a hurry. But I'm going to show you another progression that might be worth trying for you. So we've done the one on our knees. So you're going to come onto your knees. Remember that your arms are a little bit wider than your shoulders. Your fingers are spread apart. And you're going to get into your push-up position. You're pushing the floor away. Take one leg straight out behind you. Heel is up, toes touching the mat. And all you're going to do is go down into your push-up. Now you can go halfway down, or you can try to go all the way down and push up. That's another version for you. And we're going to be doing full body push-ups next week. I know, I'm super excited too. So until then, back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thank you, Kat. Oh my goodness. Kim, what?
So Kat has made me better, Carrie, I have to say. She has absolutely made me prepare for my future. And I have personally, Carrie, grown from being in Kat's community, Small Space Pilates. So it's also called the SS Pilates Yacht Club, if anyone doesn't know it. And she generously gives a week, Carrie, so that people can come in and try and see if they like it. And I'm telling you, you'll get addicted. Don't worry. You'll get addicted just like I am.
Absolutely, Kim. Thank you. And you are tuning in to Good Morning Entrepreneurs. We will be back in 1 minute after this quick commercial.
Once upon a time, there was a princess from Oklahoma living a traveling life in Texas.
When along comes an Aussie bucket of swearing sunshine.
When these two girls from opposite ends of the globe met in February 2021,
even the universe did not know what it was in for.
Determined to solve world problems for entrepreneurs, we still to this day learn just how similar we are.
We have found our passions were too strong not to unite and become the partners in change that we are.
What is a bucket and a boom gate?
So a bucket is basically a category or a way to change how you're looking at something big.
And a boom gate is a way to protect ourselves. Sometimes we need a boom gate to protect ourselves from ourselves.
We have lots of experience of our lifetimes of business, and we want to share that with you.
We look forward to bringing you weekly episodes of the Buckets and Boom Gates podcast.
Welcome back, and thank you for being here with us on this amazing Friday. We have more show to come and plenty of great segments for entrepreneurs. And today's common theme is preparing for the future.
So, Carrie, I'm going to put a little quick thing in here about preparing for the future because Monday, the Money Barista podcast will be updated. And Monday, because we sponsor our own selves, and that was our podcast commercial, Buckets and Boom Gates has more about the story behind the scenes of how the Money Barista came to be. So I want to just drop that there, Carrie.
Absolutely, Kim. And for anyone that doesn't know, Buckets and Boom Gates is Kim and I having a conversation about being an entrepreneur, and you get to be the fly on our wall. And that one is seriously one of those conversations. So I'm so excited, Kim.
Tonight also is the Fierce Entrepreneur Summit. If you want to hang out with us, I just have to throw these little things in there really quickly.
It's a busy time, Kim. There's so much going on, and we don't want anyone to miss out on anything. And having said that, it's time to go to our next roving reporter and our segment about organising for entrepreneurs.
Melissa Stetcher is a professional organiser, published author, community leader, owner of Hopeful Simplicity and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. It's Melissa at Hopeful Simplicity coming to you as a roving reporter. So the last few months, we've been talking about this first step of the 3S method, which is simplifying. We've gotten rid of expired things. We worked through outgrown things. Now we're going to talk about unused. Yeah, there might be a little isn't that the same as outdated? But sometimes we have things that are literally outdated, especially when it comes to technology. Did we do the update? Did we get the newest software? Are we using something that we're comfortable with that may have a better, newer option? But unused is literally collecting dust. Think of it like that. It could be your computer. Maybe you have old technology, a podcast microphone, a printer, an old screen because you used to do more stuff where you needed multiple screens. Those things are unused. They still work fine. Right? Maybe, hopefully, they might still work fine, but they're just being unused. You can think of it something like you used to use all the time. I do that a lot with programs. I used to use this program to schedule my social media content, but then I found this instead and really, really liked it. So now that's just unused. Why do I still have the app on my phone? Or why do I still have that saved in my favorite bars? I'm unused items here. I don't want you to think just technology, though. You could have notebooks sitting around because you used to take those to in-person meetings with you, but now everything's online. Do you just have a stack of unused notebooks? Unused products are things that you're going to look for this month as you simplify your office space. As entrepreneurs, we go through waves and phases. Maybe you used to sit in a cubicle somewhere. You used to have a team of 8, but that's all shifted. So now you have unused office space. Look around your office today and find something that you're no longer using that can be simplified and give you more space back. That's it for me. Until next time, stay hopeful. But it's back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thank you, Melissa. Oh, talk about getting prepared for the future, Kim. I love it.
So if you want to get prepared for your future, head over to Izzy to go from cluttered to organized. She has a monthly organizing group, Carrie, which is next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central. That's October the 18th, just making it clear. I believe it's the third Wednesday of every month. And she's helped me tremendously, Carrie. So I just want to put that all out there. And yes, I'm the hype girl. And yes, entrepreneur who is listening, you also can have things be about you and make sure that you are promoting your own self. Get organized and do that. So we're going to keep throwing that out there, Carrie. We want everybody to be prepared.
Absolutely, Kim, I agree. And let's go to our next roving reporter for our segment about sensitive niche entrepreneurs.
Melissa Botoff-Airy is a podcast host, founder of The Leftover Pieces, grief and suicide loss educator, support group leader, certified grief companion, creator of Because They Lived Legacy Project and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. I'm back today as the self-appointed spokesperson, if you will, in this community for self-care and giving ourselves grace and space. This is my second week of giving you tips or maybe nuggets regarding the overwhelm that we often feel as an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is exciting and rewarding and even fun, but we all experience loneliness, anxiety, and even grief. The causes or the reasons could be very different, but some or all of these very human conditions can creep in, and coping can become more difficult for entrepreneurs due to the very nature of working alone. For today's tip, let's address the loneliness. So you love being your own boss, working for yourself, but like me, that probably means you mostly work by yourself. And sometimes that makes it very lonely. So my tip this week with regard to loneliness as an entrepreneur is that I want you to consider going out and finding a community of like-minded entrepreneurs that can cheer you on in your business and also be there to squash the lonely just a bit. It makes such a difference, trust me. I know what I'm talking about because being a part of this entrepreneur community has been a game changer for me. See you in a few weeks. Back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Thank you, Melissa. Oh my goodness, Kim, more preparing for the future. I love it.
And when she's talking about community, Kerry, I have to say she's got a mom's community, truly a community that she helps overcome the grief for losing their child by suicide. This is not a topic most people, they don't want to be part of it. Let me just say it that way. They don't want to be part of it, but that's so needed. So Melissa, thank you for doing what you do and building a community. And I find it ironic. This is how tight this community is. She did not know the theme for the Fierce Entrepreneur Summit tonight was building community. And yet that's the thing that she submitted for her segment this week, which I feel like is just huge. It is a huge, thing. But Because They Lived is one of the compilations that she has put together for mamas. They're telling their stories about their kiddos. And she has the Survival Guide series, which I'm just going to say this. I shouldn't probably tell. So NBA, forgive me, but there's another one coming out in just a few days. So just saying.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, we love our Melissa so much and everything that she is doing for those that need her. So thank you, Melissa. And Kim, I believe we're heading over to our next roving reporter because we have a segment about mama entrepreneurs.
Jill Olish is the founder of Mama Outspoken, executive team leader, postpartum awareness advocate, vision board party host, event coordinator, podcast host, GME associate producer, and roving reporter.
Thanks, Kerry and Kim. So I've talked a bit about keeping an evidence file for yourself to look back at for proof of growth and building confidence. Sometimes we don't know how to capture that proof, and sometimes the evidence doesn't reveal itself right away. Feedback can sometimes feel icky to ask for and to receive, but it's incredibly eye-opening for progress. I've been learning to budget projects and a team over the last few months, and this is new territory for me and a concept that feels hard and filled with a lot of pressure. But as we've taken it at a good pace, I'm learning. Though I don't feel that without practice or feedback, I'd recognize the growth on my own that I'm catching on. So I'm not keeping screenshots of my budgeting report for my evidence file, but I am keeping my notes, which reflects the feedback I get each time I'm given new instruction or given questions to ask myself or things to report on next. And that's my evidence. Similarly, I have been working on a new training plan for the 5K I'm running next year. The ulterior motive on my end is to slim down in specific areas, but I haven't really been keeping up with my routine. and I haven't seen much progress. However, I was out shopping the other day and I actually had to buy clothes in a smaller size. While I do keep evidence like measurements and progress pictures for my fitness, surprisingly, neither of those showed this size change. Instead, the act of buying new clothes did. Our evidence may not always be so evident to us. So don't be afraid to consider something as evidence because it wasn't on the list, or because it can't be saved to a computer, or you would have to explain it to someone. Remember, this is your personal evidence file, which would remind you of how you have gotten to today. Back to you, Carrie and Kim.
Oh, thank you, Jill. That was awesome. Kim, I really liked that.
I love it too because Jillo is the host and the one that is demonstrating out loud living proof of how effective vision boards are. And Carrie, can we go right to the commercial and then we'll come back and say just a little bit more about Jillo?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Do you remember making vision boards, getting a bunch of magazines and cutting out all the pretty images and headings? Do you remember feeling the drive after doing that and wanting to work so badly on obtaining all those things? I'm Jill Olish, the executive leader of the My Sexy Business team and host of our vision board parties. Vision boards are a powerful tool we use to help create the life we want. We can make our dreams our reality. And now we are bringing the fun to the community. You are invited to join us for our next vision board party. Whether this is your first time or you're due for an update, we will be working on updating our own vision boards and celebrating some of our wins from the quarter too. Bring your goals, aspirations, imagination, and snacks to create the visual roadmap to your dream life. RSVP with your email for the Zoom link at mysexybusiness.com.
Oh, so exciting.
It's very exciting, Carrie. It's coming up in just a couple of weeks this quarter. So everybody is invited. We are doing our updates to our own vision boards live with everyone. So it is so fun. It does cost you your email because we have to send you the Zoom link. So I want to say that out loud. But Jill does a fantastic job of hosting and helping everyone kind of understand how to get going, especially on the virtual side of creating one, so we don't have all that stack of magazine trash that we have to clean up so Izzy doesn't get us. So how's that, Carrie?
Oh, Kim, I love it. And for anyone that hasn't done a vision board before, come and join me. I haven't done one either. It'll be my first time. So let's hang out together and we can be newbies together and Jill will guide us through it. I'm really excited, Kim. So, Kim, are we up to our next roving reporter segment? Yeah, and I believe if I've scrolled correctly, because you just don't know, it could be about books to enhance your business.
Holly Totten is a published author, writer, writing coach, editor, podcast host, teacher, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. In today's writing and publishing section, we're going to talk a little bit about our writing and making it the best it can be. I have a very shocking statistic that tells us that $400 billion is lost annually to businesses due strictly to poor writing. I found that shocking when I read that. It's been a few years since I looked it up, and that number has grown dramatically since the last time I looked. So when we think about writing in our business and how important it is to have good writing, it's almost a little scary. When we write day to day, we write things like texts and emails, newsletters, social posts, blogs, articles, proposals, workshop material. The list can go on and on. We write so much, not even including books. We just write things daily that are so important to our business. We don't want to lose income and revenue due to poorly written material. So I wanted to give you some pointers today to help make your writing as good as it can be. Obviously, an editor would be, your best bet, but we all don't have editors at our fingertips, ready to, check a text, check a social post, check an email. So we have to be diligent on our own to make sure that what we're writing is doing the job we intend it to do. So when you write, whatever it is you're writing, first and foremost, keep your reader in mind, who it is you're writing to and what you're trying to say. Be clear and concise. Include the information they need to know for that reason, and don't wander or ramble into other areas. Check your grammatics, making sure that it sounds good, that you've included the punctuation needed to get the point across. Be honest. Try to be a little entertaining if you can to grab their attention. And another really good pointer that I always tell my writers is before you send something off, read it out loud. If you can, read it to a colleague, or if not, just read it to yourself. Listen to how it lands in your ears. Because a lot of times when we write something and then we read it out loud, we hear it differently than we meant it. So making sure that it says exactly what you want it to say when it's heard is very important. When you have clarity in your writing, you gain trust from those around you. And you can have great ideas, but if you can't communicate them well, then they don't do anybody any good. So take the time to do some self-editing and make your writing the best it can be before you send it out. That's all for today, Kim and Carrie. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Oh my God, Kim. Every single thing Holly just said landed. Every single thing.
So we are holding up 2 of the new author intensive books, and we want everyone to know you can get on the waiting list for the new author intensive. Holly is the master of this. She's already helped people from 6 different countries. And Carrie, if it wasn't for Holly, the Money Barista book would not have happened. I'm going to say that it would not have happened. So
Spot on, Kim. Yep, absolutely. No, yep, 100%. Yep.
So connect with Holly. That is what we're saying, and prepare for your future in your business. She's an amazing editor and an amazing teacher of how to get that book out there.
Exactly. Thank you, Kim. And let's go to our next roving reporter for our segment about entrepreneurs later in life.
Yvonne Marchese, age agitator, podcast host, community builder, branding photographer, published author, event speaker, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. This is Yvonne Marchese coming to you as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. I'm your resident age agitator, here to talk about midlife entrepreneurship. I started talking last week about the benefits of mindfulness for all ages, and I thought today I'd bring you a really short little meditation that could be one of those mindfulness pauses that you might take in the middle of the day. It's only going to be a minute, so have a seat. Close your eyes. Take a big, deep breath in through your nose and blow it out. Now just breathe normally and notice the air coming in and out of your nostrils. Notice your chest rising and falling. Maybe notice your belly expanding and shrinking like a balloon. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. And just watch your breathing for a moment. Now take a big, deep breath in, the biggest breath you've taken all day long. And blow it out. Now open your eyes. How does that feel? That's all for now. Back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thank you, Yvonne. Kim, I can't wait to catch the replay. If I had done that right now, it would have been lights out. It would have been like full nap mode, not even just a couple of minutes. Isn't Yvonne amazing?
She is amazing, Carrie. She is the president of the Age Agitators Club. She is the one that has actually made me slow my roll and do some meditating. And I will say, Carrie, it does make a big difference in stress and all the things. Maybe not during GME, I want to do that, but right after is a great time. So I am just going to say that out loud. Thank you for demonstrating, Yvonne, like how that works. And again, she's living proof, Carrie.
Absolutely. So, Kim, we need to keep motoring forward here. I feel like we're driving really fast, but we have another roving reporter standing by who is. Oh, wait, that's me.
Okay, so that is hysterical. Carrie's going to introduce herself, but not. Hold, please. Let me just say. Carrie Zarb is the money barista. The money barista is Kerry Zarb. And Carrie not only is the cover girl and all the other things that we have, she's also she's the host of the Money Barista podcast. If she dances her way across the stage again. She is the creator of the Money Barista Savings Tool, which has saved the community almost $100,000. She is the leader of the Money Barista Club, which she's rocking all of our worlds with. And she is the writer, author, the author, Carrie, of the Money Barista book, which is huge. So all these things are Kerry Zarb. Kerry Zarb is the Money Barista. So it's over to you, Kerry Zarb.
Oh, Kim, I love it. Oh, my goodness. It's so surreal. I feel like I should be like, I just need to keep pinching myself. You'll still need to keep reminding me about the book as we go forward over the next couple of weeks. And yeah, do I have something to say, Kim? Do I even have a segment planned out? I have no clue right now. It's complete delirium. Like there's just not even, is that even a word? I don't even know.
So I'm going to step in really quickly, Carrie, because on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central, you are actually on live tour with the Money Barista and going to be demonstrating live how to use the savings tool that you created. So it is the Money Barista savings tool. It is, man, it has saved all of us so much money. And Carrie, you were having a hard time in the beginning thinking that you would get to $10,000 in the community. And now you're 10 times that. You're almost to $100,000. And I know there's a new total coming Wednesday night for everyone to hear, which I cannot wait to hear what it is. But let me say out loud, the tour is like the summit. It costs you your email so that she can send the tool to you. So it is a free tool. Carrie, do you want to say anything about your tool?
I would love to, Kim, just super quick. It is the live tour. I'm so excited to be having the first live tour of the Money Barista tool, formerly known as Simple Subscriptions. So join me here in the virtual cafe and let me show you exactly how it works and how you can save money in your business straight away. Oh, so excited, Kim.
Very, very exciting.
So, Kim, now I think it's time to go to our next roving reporter that's not me. That was bound to happen. So let's head over to our roving reporter for our segment about entrepreneurs in entertainment.
Adam Rothenberg is a media personality, interview king, clubhouse manager, published author, event coordinator, red carpet correspondent, GME associate producer, and roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. It's Adam, and I am back in the closet for yet another installment of Behind the Curtain. And today's Behind the Curtain story involves Tony Award winner Marissa Jared Winokur, who won the coveted award for her starring turn in Broadway's Hairspray. Now, I saw this show over almost 20 years ago, and I got to meet Marissa at the stage door. Well, fast forward to me starting to conduct interviews. And finally, after 14 years, I have the opportunity to interview her. Now, Marissa is coming back to New York City to be a guest star in an off-Broadway show. And I reached out to the press team to see if she would be willing to do an interview about it. And she was. And we had such a great time during the interview. She was very fun, told some great stories. And I even found out some things about her that I didn't know. But the best part of the interview was towards the end when we started to talk about Hairspray. And I showed her the picture of us from the stage door 20 years ago. And I said to her, I don't know if you'll remember this moment or this picture, but this was us at the stage door. And she was like, oh my God, that is so great that you had it. And she was so excited. It was such a beautiful moment to watch. And she even gave me the idea for the possibility of a second book. So I can't wait for everybody to watch the interview so you can see this amazing moment of her reaction to me showing her the picture of us at the stage door from 20 years ago. And that is today's Behind the Curtain. So it's back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Oh, thank you, Adam. Oh my God, what a great story. Now, is Adam like
Bring Adam up.
Adam?
Yeah, Adam, let's bring,
yeah.
let's bring Adam and Jill
One more
both
time.
up if we can.
Oh, Jill too. Come on.
Yeah,
Yay.
come on up. This is the production team that puts up with our rogueness. Let's just say that out loud, Carrie. But Adam, do you have a picture for us today?
Yes, I do. So this is me, Marissa, 20 years ago at the stage door of Hairspray. And my parents were so gracious to be the photographer and take this picture.
Oh, I love when we get to see behind the scenes. Adam, I know you have lots of things on your website from lots of interviews because you're coming up on an anniversary pretty quickly too. You've been doing this over 14 years. You're coming close to 2,000 interviews with like all kinds of people that people will recognize. So go to Adam's website if you want to see some juicy things.
And team, it is time to hop in really quickly to Princess Speak. So I'm going to hand it over to Jill.
All righty. Well, do we have a video to play for this? All right. Well, we're so glad to be doing Princess Speak, which is our words or phrases that we have adapted with our community in mind to simplify some of the things that we can end up having us trip us up in our business adventures. Today's phrase is ulterior motive. And Kim, would you tell us your definition of that, please?
I'm going to do the speedy version, y'all. Umming is what we call this. U-M-ing. Ulterior motives are something that when you see something about someone and you know that you can help them get down the road to do something and you are asking questions, you are doing all those things, umming is the ulterior motives that I confess as a princess I have for everyone around me to get what they want out of life. So that's my quick definition today. And don't you worry, you'll hear more about umming all through our lifetime.
And while we're on high speed, Kerry's going to jump. Yep, all of the words into her definition, which is, I think you, it's about thinking. It's the brewing, and it's all happening, but it's happening for a reason, and it's that single purpose kind of play, and you're thinking about maybe even more than one single thing that it seems. And yes, it's just one of those kind of ulterior motive things. And I love the umming, Kim. I've adopted the umming, and well, it's contagious. It's actually contagious because once you hang out with the princess, all the umming and all the ulterior motives and all the things. So who's next? Adam.
I'll go. My definition is ulterior motives are the things Kim tells me to do in order to get clarity on where I want to go.
Love that, Adam. I think it's someone else seeing a bigger picture behind the thing that you are doing. And sometimes we are then tasked with learning that thing to level up with the idea of that skill being used in a different way down the line without us knowing that that's the plan. So
I love all these definitions. So the ulterior motives you listener can implement today for the struggles you go through by taking those small steps, you are preparing for the future, for your future self, to be clearer in your message and clearer in your business. You need to see your path more clearly and allow yourself to rebrand if necessary. Congratulations, Carrie.
Oh, thank you.
Join us next Friday at 7 a.m. Central.
This is the team signing off for Good Morning Entrepreneurs.